Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready for the nightcap as we take you to the floor for tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups.
For the Calhoun Warhawks. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama. Number 4, Asaya Robinson. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Decatur, Alabama. Number 11, Jordan Johnson. At forward, a 6'6" freshman from Palm Beach, Florida. Number 12, Jeremiah Elise. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Gunnersville, Alabama. Number 20, Jackson George. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Trinity, Alabama. Number 22, Carson Hughes. The Warhawks are coached by head coach Derek Powell and assistant coaches Mike Sadler, Tyree Patterson, and Keith Baker. And now, tonight's starters for your ICC Indians. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Oxford. Number 1, DJ Davis. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Yazoo City. Number 2, Demarion Winston. At guard, a 6'5" sophomore from Terry. Number 7, Jaden Barker. At forward, a 6'6" freshman from Tampa, Florida. Number 8, Jason Johnson. And at forward, a 6'8" freshman from Chattahoochee, Georgia. Number 20, Kyler Fox. The Indians are coached by head coach Gary Wilson.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Guaranteed Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by the Indians. ICC in white and Calhoun in blue here in the nightcap. As there's a big-time jam. Are you serious? Fox getting up and getting down. I tell you what, he's been featured on the last 2 What a Play Wednesdays, and he's loving it. That might be a way to get on there again. There's a steal by the Indians. As ICC with it now, Winston drives inside, in trouble. Going to kick it back outside. That's Davis for 3. Yes! Just like that, Indians out to a quick 5-0 lead. As Calhoun's going to slow it down a little bit and try to get focus on the offensive end. For just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 56-46 win in the first game. The Indians trying to make it a sweep. 3-pointer on its way, no good. Fox had the rebound, and he's going to be knocked down to the ground. Oh, I tell you what, Calhoun should argue this one. I mean, you can't really argue it because he's going to make the call, but it looks like that was contact made between 2 ICC players. But instead, they're actually going to call that foul on Police. I thought it was on Robinson, who was in the area. Didn't see 12 in that area, so Indians catch a break. They're up 5-0 here in the early goings of this one. ICC comes in with a 2-3 record. Calhoun 2-2 on the season. Winston with the basketball on the left wing. Slings it into the corner to Harper. Harper had it batted away, and now Calhoun trying to get out in transition. Shot denied by Winston. Go back and look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay here. Winston getting his steps down and blocking the shot. What a play there by Winston. Want to keep an eye on that for a possible What a Play Wednesday. Play brought to you by Renaissance Bank. You can see those every Wednesday on our YouTube channel as well as our social media platforms. Just search Let's Go ICC for that there. Indians 5, Calhoun nothing. Fox with the basketball. He's wanting to drive inside. Big man goes up and the layup is good for Fox. Fox with 4 points. He had 8 points with 12 rebounds in the Indians' road win at Shawnee in their last outing. Calhoun for 3. That one good. Big answer there, as that was Jordan Johnson with the first points of the night for Calhoun. ICC opened up on a 7-0 run. DJ with the basketball. He wants the answer. Can't find it. Fox tips the rebound around. It's loose on the floor. Extra effort. Great hustle there by Fox to keep it alive. Indians spinning around. Harper wants the 3. That one no good, but Fox again. Reward the big man for the hustle as he throws down his second putback jam of the night. He's got 6. 9-3 now. Indians with the lead. Then there's a steal by Harper, but just couldn't find the handle on the basketball. Well, I tell you what, the Indians opening this contest with a whole lot of energy. Fox will check out, and checking in will be Phillip for the Indians. And boy, Fox is getting a lot of love from his teammates over there on the sideline, rightfully so. 9-3, ICC out of the gate in a hurry in this one. Calhoun with the basketball. In trouble underneath, quick jumpers up, no good. Harper lost the rebound, but somehow ended up in the hands of Phillip. Now here come the Indians on the other end. Davis had it poked away from behind, and it will stay with ICC. 16:54 to go here in the first half. ICC storming out of the gates. Took a 7-0 lead, a 3 by Calhoun, and a dangerous inbounds, and that's going to be a foul called there. And that one's going to go on Robinson, and that is going to be his first. Team's second foul. And now ICC will lay this one in. This is Winston with the basketball. Drops it off now to Phillip here on the high wing. ICC working it around, man-to-man defense out of Calhoun. Winston thought about the 3, now wants to step back. Jumpers off the mark, no good, and it's stuck in the rim. Well, I'm up here, so I won't go down there and get it. Looks like Harper's got it for me. Appreciate that. So 9-3 continues to be the score here. 16.5 to go in the first half. Calhoun with the basketball. They're in their road blue, trimmed in black and white. ICC in their home white, trimmed in navy and red. Up and under, beautiful move there. Shot's no good, and the rebound to Harper. Good help defense by Phillips to cause him to alter the shot. Now the Indians with it. Oh, beautiful move by Winston. Oh, if Winston would have threw that one down, we might have had to shut this place down. As he went up for the dunk there. But Messiah Robinson was not going to give him anything easy, especially anything to spark this gymnasium that's already electric right now here in the DEC. And so this will send Winston to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Mariam Winston at the line, one of the sophomores that returns this season for the Indians. ICC made a great run last year, just ran into a red-hot Jones squad, I believe, or maybe it's Pearl River, that beat us in overtime in Region 23 quarterfinals. As that second free throw was good. 7, matching the largest lead of the night here for the Indians. Calhoun with the basketball now, looking to go to work. Indians force them to swing the ball back up top. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Baseline drive here for Calhoun. Beautiful extra pass, but great hustle on the defense that time by Cooperwood, who checked in during that free throw opportunity for Winston. That substitution was being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. Calhoun with the basketball. In and out they go with it. Thought about the 3, nothing there. Tough defense out of the Indians, and they forced a shot clock violation. Well, that's one thing that Coach Wilson takes a lot of pride in, is that ICC tenacious defensive play, and that's an example of it there as they forced the shot clock violation, and now they'll get it back. Indians lead this one 10-3. It's their largest lead of the night is at 7. Trouble, and the Indians lose it, and it's going to be over and back. Ooh, that might have been a break for the Indians. But that was called backcourt because that could have turned into a transition basket for Calhoun. And so it will be Calhoun basketball. They'll have to reset the shot clock the whole way. Now the officials are talking this one over, trying to say, was it tipped? I mean, I don't think you can really overturn it now that you've went ahead and made the play here, and you have to start the shot clock from the beginning. And they are going to put it right there, so... And they do. Good job by the officials to get together, talk it over, and make sure everything was correct, and they got it correct. 30 seconds on the shot clock now. And we talk about all those that watch. We also want to give a shout out to all the students in the student activity building that's watching on letsgoicctv.com. Appreciate Rusty and all that crew out there making it available for our students to be able to watch on campus. Jumper's no good, tip's no good, rebound is out of bounds and back to Calhoun. So Calhoun with the basketball, working around the perimeter, trails this one 10-3, nearly turns it over. Able to get it back. Runner is wildly put up, halfway down, no good. Harper rips the board. Davis wants to get out in transition. Good trap there on the baseline to get it back. Winston, ball fakes, drives inside. Scoop shot was blocked, and the loose ball ends up in the hands of Calhoun. Fast-paced action here early on in the DEC. As Calhoun now slows it down a minute. He wants to reset their offense. Step back 3 on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Harper had the rebound, but it was poked away and put home that time as it was Porch in the right spot at the right time, able to knock that one down. 10-5 now is the score. Looks like Calhoun's going to get set for a line change. 5 fresh faces getting set to come in the game. ICC with 2 of their own. Harper, fadeaway jumper, well off the mark, no good. Not the shot you were looking for there if you're the Indians. Calhoun getting back in transition. Shot is up, blocked by Winston. So we will get these substitutions. As we said, a fresh 5 in here for Calhoun. For ICC, it'll be Holiday and Patrick checking in. Try to give you the new names on the floor here for Calhoun. Jonathan Johnson coming in. Looks like Poindexter also into the game. You've got Bond, Terrell Robinson, and Evans in the contest. That's a three-pointer knockdown. So instant offense, I believe that was number 5, Poindexter, as I was looking at my roster to see who had checked into the game. And there's a steal. A chance to pull even here for Calhoun with the made basket on this other end. Shot was partially blocked, and ICC rips the board. Tough break there for the Warhawks. Now ICC wanting to get out and push. Didn't have numbers, so now they'll reset their offense. Indians want to back it back out now. Crossover, looking to drive inside. Tons of contact and a step. Neither one of them called. Floater up, no good. Officials letting them play here early in this one. Calhoun a chance to rally and tie with a bucket. They go inside, trying to take advantage of their height here. Turnaround jumper on its way, off the mark, no good. Harper with another board. Harper well on his way to a double-digit rebounding night. Kick it out, thought about it. Harper eyes, tries, can't buy the three and the rebound. Pulled down by Calhoun. The tempo is fast and furious here early, but neither team can really get into the baskets to fall. This is a three on the other end. That one well off the mark. No good, and that was Phillip with the rebound. Now here come the Indians. In the middle they go, and there's the jam. Holiday with the third dunk of the night for the Indians. He's got 2, and ICC now up 12-8 over Calhoun. The transition baskets have been ICC's friends so far in this one. Calhoun with it now, trying to work against the man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Driving inside the paint, shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped around, still tipped, and Calhoun somehow comes away with it. That three-pointer off the mark, no good, and another rebound, chased down that time by Bond. And it's going to be a reach-in foul called on the Indians. This will allow a pair of subs to come in for ICC, as Johnson will check back in along with Fox, 2 of the original Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starters on the contest. Also looks like Winston will come in as well. Those substitutions being brought to you by Coke. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Wilson hopes he's got the winning combination put together tonight, much like Coach Porter did in the women's game. That shot is up, high, arching over the defense, and good there for Jonathan Johnson, his first points of the night. It's a 2-point contest, 12-10, inside 12 minutes to play until halftime. ICC has led as much as 7. Calhoun is yet to lead the contest. Winston with the basketball. Surveys the defense, now swings it back up top. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Crossover inside, had it taken away, now out to Winston. He wants the three, that one's going to be short, no good. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. Wow, Fox was wrapped up and couldn't go after the ball. The officials said play on in that situation. As our work study, Noah Morgan will go chase down the ball as it goes into the area behind the bleachers. So Noah doing a little double duty tonight for us. Indians up by 2, 11-19 to go here until halftime. Calhoun with the basketball, weathered the storm early. It's now made a 7-point lead, cut it down to 2. 12 seconds now on the shot clock. Nice extra pass. Beautiful extra pass again, and that time ICC was not going to give up the easy basket as Evans was looking to get up and throw that one down, but a pair of Indians go up and commit the foul, and it's going to be whistled on Holiday, his first foul, team's second foul here on the Indians, and this will send Evans to the free throw line. Evans looking for his first points of the evening. First free throw, no. Well, now it's officially become a good foul, as he missed the first free throw. As he'll retoe the line here and see if he can find the tailing of this 2-shot opportunity here for Calhoun to make it a 1-point contest. Couple of dribbles and a spin on its way, and it does make it. He's got 1 point in the contest, and that's the advantage now for the Indians. 12-11, 11 minutes to play here. Calhoun jumps in the press. ICC no problem with it. 3 passes and it's broke. Indians drive inside, try to cut it out, and then Calhoun strips it away. Warhawks try to get out in transition, didn't have anything, so now they'll wisely back it back out and reset the offense with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Around the wing they go, beautiful extra pass, trying to gather inside. It's got the height advantage. Big time denial by Fox. My goodness, he said no. Indians on the other end nearly lose it out of bounds, but they're able to keep it. And now they'll reset the offense with 22 seconds. Winston with the basketball, dribbling around up top, gets the screen. ICC spins it around, into the corner they go with it. Three-pointer on its way, good. That's Patrick with the three, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC up in this one 15-11 over the visiting Warhawks of Calhoun. There's 10:09 to play here until halftime. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up the 56-46 win in the first game of the day. 14 points from Ayana Winters as that pass goes out of bounds. And the possession back to the Indians. She and Chloe Chisholm were named our Sam's Town Market Star of the game. Sam, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, typically our PA guy, as Ethan Foster filling in for him, but Sam, well, he went and got married last week, so we want to say congratulations to Sam and his family as there's a layup up, in, and good by Robinson, a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Now, Sam would say the best way to say congratulations is to come by the store and grab up some groceries. I plan on doing that this weekend. Of course, heading to Thanksgiving coming up soon would be an ideal spot to go check him out at Sam's Town Market right there in the heart of Manatachee. Is the three-pointer good for Robinson. He's got 3 points, and it's back to a one-point contest. Calhoun with the press, nearly turns it over. And then ICC eventually does. And, oh, no, thought about throwing that one down. Got hung on the rim right there in front of the baseball team, and that's not where you want to be in that situation. So ICC had the rebound. They thought it actually had went in and then stepped out of bounds. So a tough break there for the Indians. Good one if you're a Calhoun fan watching here on the ICC Sports Network. Inside they go with it, trying to spin inside. Indians look like got away with a push in the back. And ICC catches a break there. Then that ball's going to be slapped away, and oh my goodness. If you're Jonathan Johnson, you're going to look at the official and be like, hey, you know, I kind of got the business on the other end, and you're going to call that one against me on that one. So that is going to be the first foul whistled on Johnson. That is Jonathan Johnson. They have two Johnsons on the team, one Jordan and the other Jonathan. Jordan has 3 points on the night. Indians inside out they go. Three-pointer on its way, and no good. Left short. Offensive rebound. Put back is there. That was Holiday cleaning things up. As they're going to reset. I don't know if there was a delay of game again, looking down at my score sheet as I was writing the score down there. ICC now up by 3. We mentioned their largest lead here in the first half has been 7. Calhoun with it now, wanting to go inside. And don't know how that wasn't a travel. So he drug that pivot foot, but the official said play on in that situation. Inside they go, shot blocked. That was Johnson with the block shot for the Indians. Backside lob, and it's there! That's how you reward good defense with the love on offense, and ICC now back up by 5. 4th dunk of the night for the Indians. And then we've got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Somewhere Drew Tyler is smiling with that backside lob he made famous at Oxford High School back in my TV7 days. And that foul was whistled on Johnson. Not only was that an impressive backside lob, he had somebody in the way as they lobbed that one in. No, the shot wouldn't fall. Rebounds will be tipped out, and Calhoun will get it. And they'll reset with 17 seconds now on the shot clock, coming up on 8 to play here in the first half. Drive inside, and that's going to be a foul on the Indians. So this will send Calhoun to the free throw line here. They trail this one 19-14. We'll have some Little Caesars highlights coming your way in the halftime break. You'll want to be sure and stick around for those, as that first free throw is up. That's Bond at the line, his first point of the evening. I'll tell you what, momentum has been on the side of ICC in this one. But if you're up, if you're Calhoun, you look up and see you're only down by 4, possibly 3, pending this free throw. You got to feel pretty good, and they are. As that second free throw, good for Bond. Calhoun 4 of 5 from the free throw line so far here in the first half. There was the trap. Indians spinning around. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Put back, no. And then there's a late whistle. And again, it's one of those situations, it's kind of how the officiating has turned in basketball. It's one of those where it was contact, but if he makes the shot, okay, we'll let him make the shot, no big deal. But if if the shot doesn't fall, then they'll typically call a foul. You see that all the time now. It's just the evolution of the game, if you will. As that first free throw is good from Davis. He's got 4. I mentioned Drew Tyler in Oxford earlier. I think Davis played for Oxford High School. So he makes that first free throw. Calhoun likes to, and Lee Adams will be happy to hear this, likes to do that line change where they send in some mass substitutions in and out of the ball game to keep some fresh legs on the floor. Using a hockey term there for Lee. That second free throw, that one's up and good for Davis. He's now got 5. 21-16, ICC. Up in this one by 5. Their largest lead has been 7. Beautiful extra pass inside, spin move. Shot denied again by Fox. Second or third block of the game for Fox. He is a force inside the paint for the Indians. Winston inside, his layup is good. Winston with 3 points here in the contest, and ICC back out to a 7-point lead, matching the largest of the night here for the Indians. Calhoun needs a good possession this trip down the floor. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Nearly turned it over, was able to get it back. Swings it outside, into the corner they go. 3-pointer on its way. That one had a little side spin to it, and we've got a foul on the rebound. And we'll see who they call this one on as Harper hit the deck. And that one is going to be called on Calhoun. And that's going to be on number 22. That is Muse. His first foul, team 6 foul. Next foul will send ICC to the free throw line as they will get set to throw it in. The official on the far side of the floor said not so fast. Thought there was a little bit too much contact going on there on the inbounds play before they got it started. ICC with it now on the other end. That shot's up, no good. Fox tried to get his third dunk of the night. He felt like he got fouled, just couldn't quite find the handle of the basketball. I say good no call there by the officials. They said play on, as they've been pretty consistent in letting them play physical inside the paint tonight. Thought about the drive to the baseline. ICC takes it away. High arching jumper, good. Nice basket there by Police to get his first points of the night. Makes it a 23-18 contest. Inside 6.5 to go here until halftime. Indians no issue with the press on that time. Davis drops it off to Winston. Now back up top to Davis. Fox with the basketball. Looking for someone to move. Now we'll dribble it off. Hands it off to Winston. Winston wanting to work off a screen. Drives inside, and that's a travel. Easy call there, as that was good help defense on the collapse that time by Muse, causing him to take that extra step and turn the basketball over. 6:03 to go here in the first. ICC leading Calhoun 23-18. Calhoun quickly on the other end. Reverse layup is up, in, and good. Excuse me, I said Muse earlier. That was actually Porch who got it done defensively. Muse gets his first basket of the night with that reverse layup. Indians with it now. Harper lobs it up, and there's another jam. Fox with 8 points, 6 of them coming from dunks. Layup good on the other end. Nice job staying composed and answering by Robinson that time. His first points of the night, 25-22 now, is the score. Indians with it now, works it over to Fox. Drops it off now to Winston. Winston wants to work off that high screen, but a good switch there by Calhoun. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Winston thought about the three, instead goes to Harper for three. That one off the back iron, no good, and the rebound collected there by the Warhawks. Calhoun wanting to get out and push in this situation. ICC gets back quickly on defense, and there's a turnover as Fox will get credited for the steal. Winston with the basketball now as he's going to trot it into the front court. It's going to slow things down here a little bit for the Indians. 4:45 to go until halftime. ICC leading this one 25-22. Winston wants to work off the high screen. Again, Calhoun doing a nice job switching off those. Three-pointer left short, no good. Fox with the rebound, had it, lost it. Winston had it, and then he lost it. The loose ball ends up in the hands of Calhoun now on the other end. Ball fake, shot is up and good. As that was Police with his 4th point of the night. Makes it a 1-point contest, 25-24. Calhoun's been here a couple of times, been able to cut that 7-point advantage down to 1. ICC was able to push it back out to 7. But here come the Warhawks once again. Davis inside, they go to Fox. His layup is good. Have yourself a night, young man. Fox with 10 points. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them. We'll be back with more right after this.
They are the heroes of their nation. Their greatness comes from within. They have the power of blue.
Louder, louder, louder!
Powerade, a source of vitamin B. Powerade, fueling Olympians in Rio 2016.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You hear there the ICC pep band getting fired up. ICC leading this one 27-24. 3:58 to go in this one. I'll continue to say this. If you're Calhoun and you've seen how ICC has played here, the dunks, the way the crowd's been into the game, you know, you look up and you're only down by 3. You got to feel really good in this situation, as it really feels like a much bigger lead than that for the Indians here in this contest. So Calhoun doing a good job of hanging around in this one in a hostile environment this evening. Warhawks with the basketball. They're going to reset. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. ICC falling back into zone defense. One of the first few times we've seen that tonight is like they match up out of it. Deep NBA range three, good. Big basket knocked down there by Muse. That's his first 3 of the night. He's got 5, and we're tied at 27. Indians with it now, try to kick it into the corner. Davis driving inside. His shot's up, a lot of contact. No foul call. And then we've got a foul here on the Indians. And Coach Wilson asking about the play on the other end. And the official is going to jog on by and pay him no attention. That foul. Well, the board, okay, there we go. So the board has 22. ICC don't have a 22, but it is switched to number 6 now. And be back-to-back fouls, and that will put Calhoun in the bonus here. And a chance for them to take their first lead of the night coming here at the free throw line with 3:05 to go in the first half. That foul was on Patrick, his first foul, team 7th. And this will be number 22, Muse, to the free throw line. He just tied the ball game with a 3 and now gives them the lead for the first time tonight. Second free throw on its way, and that one good. So 29-27, Calhoun with their first lead of the night. Now ICC needs to have a good possession this trip down the floor as Lady Mo starting to shift the way of the visitors from Tanner, Alabama. Inside they go. Quick turnaround jumper off the back iron. No good. Rebound to Phillip. And he wants to go back up. Didn't have anything. Kicks it underneath. Ball fake. Shot is up, and a good job there by the Indians. Get the defender in the air and score in the basket. And then just too much of a hurry for Calhoun on the other end. Throw it over the top of the defense and everyone else as it goes out of bounds. And the ball back to the Indians. So ICC, good answer to tie it back up. 29-29 is the score, coming inside 2.5 to play here in the first. Harper with it on the left wing. Now swings it back up top. Quickly around they go. Davis will eventually find it. Skip pass to Harper, who wants to drive inside. Great defense to poke it away from behind. Now quickly on the other end, and a good idea on the no-look pass as he did not have any type of momentum to put the shot up, but a great hustle by Davis to come down and deflect that one away. And again, a line change coming up here for Calhoun. 5 in, 5 out. And the Indians will have it on a nice transition defensive play there by Davis to get the ball back to the Indians. 29 all is your score here. ICC with the basketball. Harper trying to go inside, but good defense by Calhoun to take that away. Indians quickly working around the perimeter. Now Davis drives inside. His shot is up, and no, they're going to call him for a travel. It's a little bit of a baby hop before taking those steps. Tough break there for the Indians. Davis will check out, and Winston will check in here. This is a substitution being brought to you by Max Home right here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. They're hiring. Visit maxhome.com. 29-29 is your score. Calhoun is led by 2. As there's a shot inside, and that one blocked. Well, that one questionable. Thought it came off the glass before he blocked it. Thought that might have been a goaltending. As Winston had it driving inside, was about to dish it out. But a foul called on Calhoun, and this will send the Indians to the line. Well, business was picking up, and it's settled down over the last 2.5 minutes. As this will send Winston to the line where he's 1 of 2 tonight. He's got 3 points in the contest. That first free throw is good for Winston. He's got 4 now. Official getting everyone to tuck their shirts in. Waiting the second free throw here from Winston. And ooh, that one rattles around and finds its way home. Winston now with 5 points on the evening, and ICC back in the lead now by 2. Anything you can do, I can do better. Back and forth we've been here over the last 2 minutes of play in this one. Good no-look pass inside out they go. Thought about the 3, but ICC shifted over quickly defensively. Indians show man-to-man defense after last few possessions being a zone. Little give-and-go action there. Tries to spin in the paint. Extra pass. Nice ball fake. Floater, though, left short. And there's a foul underneath, and I believe they're going to call this one on Calhoun. And they are. Tough break for Calhoun, as one that was almost a shot clock violation. And then just one of those situations where he got greedy trying to go for the rebound. And over the back will be the call in this situation. And that is going to be Poindexter, and that is going to be his second foul, team 8th foul. And a chance for ICC to stretch out this 2-point advantage here, as this will be Cooperwood going to the line looking for his first points of the evening. Again, the line change in effect here, 5 in, 5 out for Calhoun. And ICC getting set to send in the sub, but said it would come in for the shooter. So Cooperwood will head to the line for a 1+1. First free throw. That one dances around and falls. So Cooperwood gets his first points of the night. Let's see if Cooperwood is from the school of Gore. Back in the day, if I knew I had a substitution coming in for me from the free throw line, well, 9 times out of 10, that second free throw would not go. So I can stay on the floor. Or I just wasn't a good free throw shooter, I don't know. Second free throw on its way, and that one good. So Cooperwood, unselfish there, does make that second free throw. Substitution will come in, and this will be Funchess, the football player / basketball player, I believe, getting his first action of the season here for the Indians. He was a wide receiver for the football team this year. There's a deep NBA range three, and my goodness, Porch from my back porch nails that one, cuts the lead back to 1 here, as now this is Winston with it. About a 12 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Damarian Winston with the basketball, wanting to work off a screen. Good switch by the Warhawks. Winston drives inside, dishes it off, and that's going to be a steal. And that was not a travel. And ICC gets the loose ball. Winston gets it to Funchess, and he's going to lay it up. And the Indians got away with one there. As Funchess gets his first collegiate points of the season, there's another three-pointer knocked down by Porch. And that's a big one. We're tied at 35 going into the break. We'll take the break and be back with the Palm Squad performance and more. Part of Little Caesars halftime show here from Fulton.
Hey, while I play Call of Duty, want to overpay for some pizza?
I guess.
Come on, dudes. Get slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Deal Dear, what's your gamer tag?
I'm Deal Dear Gamer 2. Someone took Deal Dear Gamer.
Yeah, wonder who did that.
Level up with slices and sticks in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Little Caesars halftime report. You see the ICC Palm Squad performing here at the break. Big three-pointer knocked down by Porch. He actually had back-to-back threes. That last one goes for his 8th point to tie the game at 35. Let's take a look at some first half stats. Of course, these stats being brought to you by Sam's Town Market, right there in the heart of Manatachee. And let's start with Calhoun. Of course, these stats are unofficial. You can visit letsgoicc.com tomorrow afternoon to get the official numbers if you're looking for those. Jonathan Johnson with 2 points. Bond with 2 points. You had Robinson with 3. That's Terrell Robinson with 3. Messiah Robinson with 2. Poindexter with 3. Jordan Johnson with 3. Police with 4. You had Porch, as we mentioned, back-to-back threes. He's got 8. Muse has 7 and 1 for Evans. That is your scores there for Calhoun. And now scoring for ICC in the first half. Davis with 5. Winston also with 5. Holiday had 4. You've got Patrick with 3. Cooperwood with 2. Johnson with 2. Funchess with 2. And Fox, who had a great first half, he had 10 points there in the first half as well. Let's go back and look at some of those Little Caesars halftime highlights while we let you listen to the ICC All-American Band, part of the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton. Again, you're looking at some of these first half highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. Is another dunk there by Fox. He had 3 of those. ICC, 5 dunks in the first half. Your score 35-35 as we're getting close to wrapping up things here. We'll let you listen to the ICC band as these highlights play out here.
While I play Call of Duty, want to overpay for some pizza?
I guess.
Come on, dudes. Get slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Deal Dear, what's your gamer tag?
I'm Deal Dear Gamer 2. Someone took Deal Dear Gamer.
Yeah, wonder who did that.
Level up with slices and sticks in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
While I play Call of Duty, want to overpay for some pizza?
I guess.
Come on, dudes. Get slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Deal Dear, what's your gamer tag?
I'm Deal Dear Gamer 2. Someone took Deal Dear Gamer.
Yeah. Wonder who did that.
Level up with slices and sticks in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no other, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Order slices and sticks from Little Caesars and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. George Kittle's already winning big with his slices and sticks. For only $9.99, get a medium slices and sticks and earn Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Delivery.
Level up with slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Haha! Feel my wrath.
Nobody games like Deal Dear.
Get slices and sticks and Call of Duty in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Guarantee Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guarantee Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Level up with slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Haha! Feel my wrath.
Nobody games like Deal Dear.
Get slices and sticks and Call of Duty in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. 35-35 is your score here as we get set to start the second half of play. ICC will have the basketball. They're in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. Calhoun, the visitors tonight, in their blue, trimmed in black and white uniforms. First half was a good one. ICC led as much as 7. Calhoun battled back to take a 2-point lead as there's a three-pointer. Knocked down there by Harper. His first points of the night, and the Indians take a 38-35 lead here to start the second half. Calhoun with the basketball. They want to answer with a three of their own. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound, tried to save inbounds, and Calhoun gets it. Quickly inside they go, turn around, and that's a travel. Just lost his balance that time when he went to make the move as the defender stayed straight up in the air. And the turnover will give the ball back to the Indians. We do welcome those that are watching in favor of Calhoun this evening as Winston pushes the ball into the front court. A lot of contact. Ball comes free, and the officials say pull on. NBA range three on its way. That one off the mark, no good. A pair of Indians fighting for the rebound and eventually works his way out to Winston here in the fast break. Winston's layup too hard, was looking for contact, didn't get any, and then maybe a frustration foul on the Indians off the rebound. And that foul is going to be whistled on Fox. And it's going to be his first foul, team first foul here in the second half. Well, if you're wondering where Calhoun Community College is, pretty easy to find. You just go all the way out to Decatur, Alabama, hang a left, go over the Tennessee River Bridge, and then there's a fork in the road. You can either go left or you can go right. If you go right, you go to Huntsville. If you go left, well, you go to a town called Tanner, Alabama, and that's where you will find Calhoun Community College. They're an aviator school, so you'll see a lot of airplanes flying around in that area. As that offensive rebound up, no good. Fox fighting for it. Third time is a charm. Nice work underneath that time for Messiah Robinson. He's got 4 points. And I mentioned that because it's a unique school, because we play there in baseball and softball, and they don't have lights on their field because of the airplanes. So there's a lot of times we'll get to game 2, and, well, we just won't be able to finish it because the game takes longer than anticipated, and so you have to play some unique times there. Winston drives inside. His scoop shot, yes. Winston gets his 9th point of the night, and ICC back out to a 3-point advantage. Calhoun with it. This is not who you want shooting a 3 if you're ICC, as a rare miss out of the hands of Porch that time. I had actually credited him with back-to-back threes. I had assumed he hit that 3 as I was looking down the way he was celebrating, but instead it was not him hitting the 3 to close the first half. So he only has 5 points after checking my scorebook with the legendary Mr. Terry down there keeping the book for us here at ICC. Wild shot put up ain't good. Messiah Robinson, back-to-back baskets. He's got 6, and ICC leads it 40-39. Turnaround jumper, that one blocked. Good defense there by Calhoun. Now here come the Warhawks. Thought about the 3. Now wants to drive inside. Beautiful no-look pass. Reverse layup, just couldn't quite get enough juju off of the backboard to get it to spin his way. And the loose ball ends up in the hands of the Indians. This is Winston. Spins. Up. Shot. No. Rebound to Calhoun. Great job by Calhoun. They didn't commit the foul, and the dunk attempt turns into a layup on the other end there by Jordan Johnson. He got his 5th point of the night, and now Calhoun leads it by 1, and they're going to commit the foul as the Indians bring the ball across midcourt. Well, this is a good game, much like the women's game. ICC was able to pick up a 56-46 win. Lady Indians got up as much as 11. Calhoun was able to trim that down to 1 a handful of times down the stretch before ICC was able to take care of business and put it away there in the latter part of the 4th quarter. Fox with it, good extra pass, but great defense though, as it was stripped away that time. But Jordan Johnson was out of bounds when he touched the basketball. So ICC will inbounds it. Harper with it. Jump step, and he had it stripped. Calhoun's playing some tough defense. Then he dribbles it off the back of his foot. Probably a smart foul there by number 12, Police, as it would have been a 2-on-1 opportunity with Fox looking for his 4th dunk of the night in transition. Commits the foul to keep the crowd out of it. The Indians were up as much as 7. Calhoun now leading by 1. They've led as much as 2. And that came at the 3:05 mark after a pair of free throws from Muse. As a reverse layup from Davis is good. DJ Davis gets his 7th point, first 2 points here in the second half. ICC retakes the lead with 16 minutes to play here. 42-41 is the score. Calhoun want to work off a high screen. Drives inside. Shot is up. Left short, no good. And Davis is there to scoop it up. Now the open floor go the Indians. Inside out they go for 3 for Harper. Yes! Harper buries the 3 in transition. He's hit 2 of those here in the second half. He's got 6 points. And ICC retakes the lead 45-41. Inside 15 and a half to go here in the second half. Calhoun working it around the perimeter. Thought about the step back 3, instead works it around. Oh, beautiful feed inside and a lot of contact late whistle, but a foul call, and it's the correct call here as it will go against the Indians. But what a feed that time from Porch as he just read Muse coming off that fake in a hurry. As that foul whistled on Cooperwood, and that's going to be his third. So Muse, who's got 7 points, will head to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. He's got 8. Waiting this second free throw here. And that one left short. Harper kind of surprised by the rebound. He's able to find the loose ball and keep it with the Indians. Patrick checked into the game during that last timeout. As Cooperwood, a little shake and bake. It didn't need anyone there to help as he got the spin off the backboard and the layup good, 47-42. ICC with the lead. Calhoun now with the basketball. Extra pass inside, beautiful cut to the basket. Layup is good. I've got that for Police, and I've got that as his 6th point. And we've got a foul on the inbounds, and that is going to be on Police. And that is going to be his 3rd foul, and the 3rd foul on the Warhawks here in the second half. This is Patrick with the basketball here on the right wing. Skip pass over to Fox up top. Fox drives inside, drops it off to Davis. A lot of contact, no foul call, and the officials say play on. On the other end, and just as much contact made there, maybe a little bit more if I'm not being homer. As this will send Calhoun to the free throw line. Well, that's one of those where if you're a coach, you can politely be like, hey, you know, my guy kind of got bumped down here on the other end too. As this will send Robinson to the free throw line. He's been the spark for Calhoun here in the second half and continues to be so. The Southpaw now has 7 points. Only had 2 in the first half. Awaiting this second free throw here from Messiah Robinson. Gets them both. That one rattles through. He's got 8 now. Indians, no problem with a little bit of a token press put on that time. More of a full court man-to-man. Looks like they're going to extend the 2-3 zone here is Calhoun. That one's going to be slapped out of bounds, so it will stay with the Indians. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and we'll have a substitution coming in here. This will be Phillip checking in. Checking out will be Fox. That's the substitutions that's being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. John Herod and all the fine folks out there at Bank Oklahoma, proud to sponsor tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Indians go inside out. Now this is Davis with the basketball to the baseline. The Indians now 3 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get something up in a hurry here, and they're not going to do it. A little bit too unselfish that time by the Indians as the extra pass. Couldn't find the handle of the basketball, and a good stop there by Calhoun to get the shot clock violation and the ball back. Trailing by 1, 47-46 with 13:45 to play here. Warhawks swing it up top. And gets a timeout. Timeout called on the floor by Calhoun. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC 47, Calhoun 46. 13:38 to go here in the contest. It was a 35-35 score at the break. Calhoun in blue, ICC in white. Indians now extending that 1-3-1 style defense well beyond the three-point line. Go for that backdoor lob, nothing there, and Phillip will muscle away the rebound for the Indians. Well, a good job of switching the defense to catch Calhoun off guard there. Now the Indians with it, Phillip with it on the wing. Davis drops it off. Now quickly in the corner they go to Harper. He wants another three. That one off the mark, no good. Phillip, like he might have got away with a little bit of a push there. Drops it off inside. Big man can't get the layup because he was fouled. Like he was thinking about throwing that one down, but the foul on Calhoun, that's going to be on Muse. Not necessarily, again, a bad foul. A little bit of old school basketball. Of course, I still am a fan of the Pistons. Make them earn them from the free throw line if they're going to go that close to the basket. First free throw is good. That is Phillip. Got him with 3 on the evening. Lead back to 2. That last foul was on Muse, and it's his second. And even 13 minutes to go here, waiting the second free throw from Phillip. And that one bouncing around and won't fall. 48-46. ICC with the lead. Calhoun with the basketball. No problem with the press. As the Warhawks with it now on the right wing, looking to go to work. ICC in a 2-3 zone. Warhawks pick up their dribble, in trouble, just throws up a prayer. Somehow gets his own rebound. That one no good. And the rebound eventually tipped out of the hands of Calhoun, and ICC will find it. That was Holiday coming up with the loose ball. Winston had it knocked away. And now Patrick wants the three. That one's off the mark, no good. Phillip muscles the rebound away from everybody, puts the shot up, it's no good. The tip is no good. And now here comes Calhoun on the other end. Muse with it, drops it out. Inside drive, kicks it back out. Here's trouble. Bang! Big time three-pointer knocked down there. That's Porch. His first 3 of the first half. You do not like Porch or Muse either being that wide open for a three-pointer, as it gives the lead back to Calhoun at 49-48. Not real sure why the score bug is reading the way it is. As that three-pointer was good, Davis knocks it down. And there's an answer on the other end. And again, trying to get our score bug fixed here. Trying to figure out why it's showing what it's showing, because it's not reading that on the bug. So there's a foul. I'm going to take this one down until I can get it figured out. It's actually 52-51 in favor of Calhoun. And now it looks like it's back, acting right, if you will. Technology, gotta love it sometime. And that's going to be a holding foul on Calhoun on the inbounds. And so back-to-back fouls quickly whistled on Calhoun. And the next foul will put ICC at the free throw line. Police just picked up his 4th foul. Calhoun did not react to it quick enough to get subs in, and now that's going to be the 5th foul on Police. He was frustrated and gave a shove to Phillip, and a good job there by Porch to step in and just walk with him as he walked away that time. And unfortunate for Police that he just let his emotions get the best of him that time. And that will foul him out of the game with 11:06 to play here. And this will send Phillip to the line. ICC will be at the charity stripe for the remainder of 11:06 here. So the Indians could really help their own cause if they could hit some free throws in this one. So this is Phillip at the line. Couple of dribbles, a breath, and 2 more. And then fires the free throw and knocks it down. He's got 4 unofficially tonight. These stats being brought to you by Samstown Market in Mantachi. 52 all. That second free throw rattles home and good. 5 points now, the lead back to ICC, 53-52. Indians in that trapping style defense. Calhoun really no problem with it here. Indians jump in the trap again. They go into the corner. Trying to drive baseline is Calhoun. Up and under they go. Wild possession here. Kind of just a sloppy possession. Eventually gets it back. Lets traffic clear. And no, the shot's no good, but a great put back there, as that was Jonathan Johnson cleaning things up there and giving the lead back to Calhoun. 54-53 is your score. Back and forth we go in this one, folks. Much like the women's game, the men's game shaping up to be a good one here. Coming up on 10 minutes to play. ICC down by 1. Three-pointer from Davis. Yes! Davis drills the three. He is third of the night. He's got 13 points and a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Hey, while I play Call of Duty, want to overpay for some pizza?
I guess.
Come on, dudes. Get slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Deal Dear, what's your gamer tag?
I'm Dildir Gamer 2. Someone took Dildir Gamer.
Yeah, wonder who did that.
Level up with slices and sticks in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout, 56-54 ICC with the lead here over Calhoun. 10-15 to go here in the second half. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network. Been a good night of basketball. ICC won the women's game 56-46 in a game that was much closer than the final score sounds. So the Indians trying to complete the sweep of the visiting Warhawks this evening here in Fulton. Calhoun with it. That ball slapped away, but it will stay with the Warhawks. Now they're going to reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 10 minutes to play. And we're going to have a reach-in foul here on Phillip on the inbounds pass. And so that'll be Calhoun basketball on the baseline. 9:58 to play. Indians up by 2 in this one. So Calhoun will inbounds on the baseline. I believe this is Poindexter to lob it in. Does so to Johnson. His shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Phillip just rips that one away from everyone. Now here comes Damarian Winston with the basketball. ICC with it. Davis back to Winston. Winston thought about the deep three, but instead keeps it to himself now. Baseline drive, shot denied. Great help defense underneath, and then we're going to have a foul called on the Indians. So I believe that one is going to go against Phillip in that situation. Like he might have taken an inadvertent bump below the belt there, as that's going to be his second foul. Indians trap at midcourt. Calhoun avoids disaster by just getting away at the last second. Long two on its way, yes. Big three knocked down there. I believe that was number 3. Or no, excuse me, that was a 2. As that was Terrell Robinson knocking down the long jumper to tie us at 56. Back and forth we go in this one. Indians with it now, looking to drive inside. Layup is too strong. Looking for contact, didn't get it. Now Calhoun on the other end, seeing if they can get the first lead of the night. Like they got away with the travel, the basketball gods must have agreed because that easy layup did not fall. Indians with the jam. That was Holiday. He's got 6. That's his second dunk of the night. 6 dunks so far in this contest for the Indians. They leave this one inside. Calhoun gets it. That's goaltending. Easy call there, looking a lot like Jim Ingram back in his playing days. He just didn't like people making shots, so he would just go above the rim and swat that one out of nowhere. 58-58 is the score here. 8:38 to go in the contest. Tell you what, folks, a lot of good basketball to be played this season here in Fulton. We invite you to visit letsgoicc.com. That's our athletic website, letsgoicc.com. Find that schedule. Come out and make your plans to come enjoy some basketball here in the DEC this season. Indians in trouble. Got to get it up the floor. They only got 5 seconds to do so. That's a double dribble. Delay call, but the correct call. And ICC, surprised by the jump trap there, nearly lost it twice and eventually did turn it over on the double dribble call. And so it'll be Calhoun ball on the baseline. They try to lob it inside, then it's slapped away by the Indians. ICC out in the open floor, and that's just going to be a blocking foul there. Indians catch a break because that time looked like Johnson was a little bit out of control when he ran into Terrell Robinson. And so this will send Johnson to the free throw line. As we said, ICC can really start pull away, not say pull away here, but take advantage of these free throws. As this is the 8th foul whistle on Calhoun. Only 5 have been called on ICC over the here in the second half. So Johnson to the free throw line. His first one bouncing, no good, and Calhoun easily grabs the rebound. Missed opportunity there for the Indians. 58-58, 8:20 to go here in the contest. ICC and Calhoun tied up in a good one. Jumper, high arching, no good. Rebound, slapped around. Calhoun came away with it. A no-look pass, and ouch. Two players collide on the floor, and the Calhoun player a little slow getting up there. And now Indians on the other end. That shot's up and no good. A late whistle and a foul called. Again, it's one of those situations where the official will wait to see if the shot goes in. If it doesn't, then he'll call the foul. I know a lot of old school guys don't necessarily like that, but that's just the evolution of the game here. As they're going to do a substitution in here as Poindexter, he got hit in the head. And so we'll see if they'll look at him on the sideline over there as he dove for that loose ball, and they're going to get Nicky to come down and check on him. Anytime there's contact like that to the head in any sport now, as that free throw is no good. Indians leaving this door open from the free throw line, but they're always going to check them out. And as someone who's dealing with repercussions from multiple concussions in my life throughout sports, yeah, you want to do that. Make sure he's okay and don't really push the issue. That second free throw is good there for Holiday. I've got him unofficially with 7 points on the evening. 59-58, ICC recollects the lead here. 7:50 to play in the contest. Calhoun with it, looking to go to the baseline. Long two-pointer on its way, short, no good. Actually an air ball. And this shot blocked and then taken away by Johnson. Big-time play there by Johnson on the defensive end. And now ICC with it, leading 59-58, 7.5 to play. Baseline drive, reverse layup, no good. Great help defense there to force the awkward shot. Now here comes Calhoun in transition. Don't have anything, so now they're going to back it back out. Thought about the three. Instead, now backs it over on the left wing. Calhoun resets the offense with 18 seconds on the shot clock. 7:12 to go here in the contest. ICC 59, Calhoun 58. Warhawks looking to drive inside. Had the ball slapped away, but somehow they keep it. Wild shot put up. It runs halfway down, no good, and Johnson rips the rebound. Well, they worked the shot clock all the way down to 7 seconds, but could not come away with any points here. Big time stop for the Indians. Got to start turning those missed opportunities into baskets on the other end, and then that's going to be a foul away from the ball there, whistled on number 3. That's going to be Terrell Robinson, and this will send ICC back to the free throw line. Typically a good free throw shooting team are the Indians. They just have not been able to take advantage of any of these opportunities here over the last 2 minutes to be able to cash in on some of these free throws. As that first one rattles in and out, no good for Winston. He is 3 of 5 from the free throw line, looking for his 10th point of the night with a made free throw here. Your score is 59-58, 6:48 to go here in the contest. Two dribbles, spin, shot is up and good. Nice adjustment there by Winston. He's now got 10 in the contest. Lead now is 2, 60-58, 6:40 and counting here in the contest. ICC up by 2. Calhoun now with the basketball, working on the right wing. Trying to work off a screen. Indians switch off of it well, but then get caught napping on the backside cut. And Jonathan Johnson makes them pay. The Renaissance bank shot is open late there for Johnson. 60-60 is the score. 6:15 to go here in the contest. Fox, there's a little confusion on who the ball was going to that time, as you had Harper and Johnson in the same spot. Neither one of them really went for it until Johnson tried to grab it late, and it's out of bounds. Back to Calhoun. Who's got enough left in the tank to come away with the win tonight? 6:05 to go. 60-60 is your score. Inside they go. Shot is up and denied by Fox. Big time stop there by Fox on the defensive end. And then the layup, and no good, but they're going to call that goaltending. Yes, they are. So give Davis the basket. He's got 15. ICC's been hit with goaltending. Calhoun's been hit with goaltending. I don't mind those type of calls there if you're a coach. That just means your guys are playing aggressive defensively, and you never know when you can get away with one of those calls. So the Indians up by 2, 5:40 to play. Then Fox pokes it away again. So he gets the stop with the block shot, and then he gets the steal on the other end. Fox getting it done defensively over the last 2 possessions for the Indians. Now he's got the basketball. Gives it back up top to Davis for 3. That one bouncing around, no good. And the rebound to Calhoun. This is Muse with the basketball. He wants to pull up jumper from the free throw line. Good, Muse. Solid as he drills that one in a timeout taken here by Calhoun. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. 62-62 is the score. 5:12 to play. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Level up with slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Haha! Feel my wrath.
Nobody games like Deal Deer.
Get slices and sticks in Call of Duty in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. There's 5:12 to go in the contest. 62-62 is the score here between ICC and Calhoun in the men's game. Lady Indians picked up the 56-46 win in the first game of the evening. So ICC will have the basketball. You've got Davis, Winston, Harper, Fox, and I can't see the number of the guy in the corner over here for ICC. As Fox drives inside, his shot's good. And Fox is going to get the basket. And a quick timeout taken there by ICC. Like the other one was Cooperwood that was on the floor. That's your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works lineup on the floor here for the Indians. 30-second timeout. We will keep it here with your score 64-62. Remind you to visit letsgoicc.com. You can find the schedule for the basketball teams. You also find stories, stats, highlights, and so much more. You got Casey Smith taking photos tonight. You can see those on iccImages.com. Of course, the company that hosts that, they raised their prices a little bit, so did we. It used to be what Dr. Boggs liked to call, get those digital downloads for $1, 2-for-1 deal, two pitchers for $2. Well, now it's $1.50. But you are welcome to order those. They go all the way back to, I believe, 2010, if you'd like to go back and see some of those photos on ICCimages.com. 4:45 to go here. Calhoun trailing by 2. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Around the perimeter they go, into the corner. Baseline drive, shot is put up, a lot of contact, no foul call. And then, wow, how is that not a jump ball? As the officials, again, letting them play physical at times in the paint, then at times they're not. But they've been pretty fair back and forth. As Steve Diffie likes to say, sometimes all you want is consistency, even if they're consistently inconsistent. So the Indians with the basketball, 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Winston, pull-up jumper, bouncing around, no good in the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Fox as he can't jump into the back of the player there. And that will be the 6th foul on the Indians. Next foul will put Calhoun at the free throw line. That's what I said, folks. ICC really should have took advantage from the free throw line when they had the opportunities before Calhoun got to the bonus. Now ICC is in the double bonus, but the Indians could not cash in on very many of those free throws when they had the opportunity. Calhoun with it, trailing 64-62. 3:45 to go here in the contest. Calhoun with it now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Make it 3. Wild shot put up, no good in the rebound, pulled down by the Indians. And Winston lost his shoe amongst the chase for the rebound, so a stoppage of play here. From Calhoun, I take advantage and get my press set up in this situation because it's been good for them at times. But instead, they're going to fall back defensively. Looks like they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone, extended beyond the three-point line. 64-62, ICC with the lead. Again, no idea why the board is reading the way it is. So I'll try to make those corrections here. There we go. I apologize. Again, technology just not being my friend today. Indians still up by 2, though. There's a steal, and no, just couldn't stay with it. What a great effort on the part of Cooperwood that time. Stole it away, dove, and tried to bear crawl, or army crawl, if you will, with his elbows to get after the basketball, but it eventually rolls out of bounds, and Calhoun will keep it with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Now 10 seconds. Drive inside. Beautiful extra pass. The layup is there. And a great job drawing the defense, finding Jordan Johnson for the layup. His 7th point, 64-64 now is the score. 2:41 and counting here in the second half. Fox kicks it back out to Davis. Davis over to Winston, quickly around to Harper. Harper step back for a long 2. Yes! Jaden Harper. No, they called it a 3. I thought his foot was on the line, but they said it was a three-pointer. 67-64 is the score now in favor of the Indians. Calhoun on the other end, tried to go for the dunk, but missed it. And then that's going to be a reach-in foul on Winston. So 2:09 left to play. So this is some big points coming up here for the Warhawks. Points with the clock stopped. 67-64, ICC with the lead, 2:09 to play here. This is Allen at the line. His first free throw, no good. Big miss there for the Warhawks. ICC collects the rebound. That was Phillip with the board. Indians going to take their time as they get it across with about 2 seconds to spare on that 10-second count. Now inside 2 minutes to play. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Harper with it. He's going to be called for the offensive foul. So they say he got him with a little bit of a push off there. So that's a big-time swing for Calhoun. So it'll be Calhoun ball right there in front of the ICC bench. I'll have to get a recall on this OCR system as it's continuing to mess up on us here. Again, it's 67-64 with a minute and a half to play. Three-pointer on its way for Calhoun. Left short, no good. Phillip had the rebound, then it was tipped away, and Cooperwood found it. No need to foul right now if you're Calhoun with 1:20 to go in the contest. Still a three-point game. Winston nearly falls as he's trying to get around the defense. Now backs out his dribble with 15 seconds on the shot clock. This is Davis. Davis pull up long two-pointer. That one left short, no good. Cooperwood battling for the rebound, and a pair of players bounce into each other as they're going for the rebound, and I think they're going to call the foul on the Indians. And they are. So that foul is going to be on Cooperwood, who is trying to get aggressive for the rebound. And so this will send Jonathan Johnson to the line, shooting a 1+1 opportunity here. 67-64 is the score. Johnson with 4 points, all four of those coming here in the second half, but misses the free throws. We talked about missed free throws from the Indians being big. Boy, they are huge here for Calhoun down the stretch as well. Inside a minute to play now, and that's going to be a foul whistled on Calhoun. And now if ICC can just get hot from the charity stripe here in this final 53 seconds, they can start to pull away in this one. This is Winston, who had just went to the line, 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 10 points. Winston buries it. Typically, this is who you want at the line for the Indians. He is 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. The lead is 4. That one no good, but there's an offensive rebound by Phillips, and he put it home. Might be the biggest play of the night there by Phillip, as he's got 7 and a timeout taken here. As ICC takes a 70-64 lead with 47 seconds to play. It's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout. An offensive rebound after the missed free throw from Phillip puts ICC up 70-64 against a team that can shoot the three. You really need to know where Porch, who wears number 20, where he is. He's on the top of the wing, right off the key to the left side, and you also want to keep an eye on Muse. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Moving screen called against Calhoun. We saw that called earlier on ICC. And apparently that's one thing that the officials have been told to keep an eye on this season, are those moving screens like that. It is a player control foul, so it will not be free throws. As that foul whistled on Jonathan Johnson that time, is now ICC is going to wipe up a little bit of the sweat on the floor. And the Indians, boy, this could be a big possession here if they can get a point and make it a 3-possession game. 70-64 is the scores. We talked about this Calhoun team. They can knock down some threes in a hurry. So you got to be very careful with this possession here. But if you're also Calhoun, you may want to try to foul immediately on the inbounds if you don't get the steal. DJ Davis with it. They do try to come up and trap. Harper gets it across the floor to Winston, and Winston will get the foul. And as we said, this is typically who you want to go to the line if you're the Indians. Need to get one for sure to make it a 3-possession game. Would love to get 2 if you're ICC, with 32.9 seconds left to play in this one. We invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report. Hopefully that'll be coming your way here in about the next minute or so. We'll have our look at some stats, some highlights, and select our Samstown Market star of the game. As that first free throw good for Winston, he's got 12. Calhoun getting 3-point shooters in the game here. They trying to sneak Porch all the way down the corner. Harper recognized that, goes down and gets on him in a hurry. And Winston does bury both of those free throws and makes it a 72-64 contest. Not going to say it's impossible, but those 2 free throws makes it highly improbable that Calhoun could get off that many shots in this next 38 seconds. And instead, a slippery spot on the floor. Phillip will get it, and he will throw it down. Dot the I's, cross the T. Phillip will get that one. A break for the Indians after the Calhoun player slipped down. ICC up 10. That 3-pointer is off the mark, no good. And Calhoun will foul on the rebound. Just a tough break there for Calhoun, as when he went to plant his foot to pass the ball, well, the slick spot on the floor caused him to fall, and it turns into a transition basket. Phillip threw it down. Some of the Calhoun people wanting a hanging on the rim technical, but he had a Calhoun player underneath him. As that free throw good for Davis. He's got 16. 75-64. ICC putting this one on ice here late in this one with 21 seconds to play. That second free throw good as well for Davis. He's got 17. Well, if you're ICC, you don't foul here. You just let them go. That layup is no good. And then Calhoun is just going to let the Indians run this one out. Wrap this one up in red and blue as ICC will sweep Calhoun this evening by the final score of 76-64 here in the men's game. Lady Indians win it 56-46 in the women's contest. We'll take a timeout and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it by the final score of 76-64 to complete the sweep of Calhoun. It was the Lady Indians winning the first game of the night, 56-46. We'll take a look at some Little Caesars highlights here as we wrap up the evening and take a look at some scoring. Of course, these stats always unofficial, but being brought to you by Samstown Market. Davis finished the night with 17 points, 12 of those coming in the second half. Winston had 13 points, 7 points for Holiday. You had Phillip with 9 points, 7 of those coming in the second half. Cooperwood with 4, Harper with 9, all those coming off three-pointers there in the second half. Johnson with 2, Funches with 2, and Fox with 8. For Calhoun, it was Jonathan Johnson with 4 points, Bond with 2, 5 points for Terrell Robinson. It was 8 points for Messiah Robinson, 6 points for Poindexter, 7 points for Jordan Johnson, 6 points for Police, 8 points for Porch. It was 10 points for Muse and 3 points for Evans as that rounds out today's scoring. Again, these highlights here being brought to you by Little Caesars in Fulton. Little Caesars Pizza sounds really good right about now as lunch wore off a long time ago. We got a little bit of meat left on the bone here, so we do got to pick a Samstown Market star of the game, and I tell you, mine is going to be Phillip. He had a big-time offensive rebound off a missed free throw that put the Indians up for good in this one. Then he sealed the deal with a big-time monster jam late in the contest to put ICC up by 10. The Indians go on to win it by the final score of 76-64. We'll appreciate Raphael Henry running the camera tonight. Noah Morgan over there shooting highlights for us. Casey Smith taking photos, as you can see on ICCimages.com. And also Cal Brown shooting highlights for us tonight as well, updating social media. Follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC. I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. Hope you guys have a blessed evening. And as always, Roll Tribe.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.